Kate?
Yes, Commander.
All stop.
Affirmative. Slowing to full engine stop.
Bridge space.
Yes, Commander.
Deploy broadcast antenna.
Antenna deployment in progress.
Good evening, Commanders. Shine Darkly here. Hope you're having a pleasant week. We're just going to do a little bit of bounty hunting. I've been away for most of this week, unfortunately. Let's just see if my assistant is ready. Say hello, Witch Space.
Hello, Witch Space.
That works. Okay, so let's get jumping. An interesting week, what with all the news about 2.4. I have that video around, so if anyone wants to see or missed David Braben's announcement, I can always play that for you later.
Gathering information. Cartography updated.
Now, since last I streamed, I've done a little bit of messing around with engineering. I managed to sort out the access to Bill Turner, so I've managed to get the plasma accelerators sorted, and I've managed to do a little bit of changing to the power plant. I've switched it from a very overcharged power plant to only a little bit, cut down on the heat a little bit. It was getting a little bit tricky to refuel. Engage warp.
Warp drive initiated.
I'm very excited about the 2.4 things. At last we long know that they're called Thargoids. Yes, we've always known, but now it's official. What exactly is going to happen?
Completing system scan for cartography.
And how much trouble we're in? We'll see. But I think I might definitely get my second account over in Colonia sorted out, just in case. For those who missed it earlier on in the week, they did a live stream where they did a bit of role playing and discovered a beacon which led them to a station and then onto another beacon.
Stand by. Scanning now. Collating. Compiling data. Cartography update complete.
And at the second beacon they found two Federation capital ships, Farragut class capital ships that were on fire. They'd been attacked by something, and there was a message left on a beacon there that said Thargoids return. So, proof. Oh, and I have to play this thing. I just love this beautiful little intro video. 1 second. As we wait while a man messes around with a streaming thing. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Right. Okay, so this is a little clip that they showed, which pretty much sums up everything you need to know. we go. 2.4 the return. Coming up, third quarter this year, so it could be within a month, could be a couple of months. We'll see. Enough of that, let's get jumping again. Engage warp.
Warp drive engaging. Completing system scan.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking my improvements. This is a little less easy for me to fry myself. How many jumps have we got to go? Let's have a look. Only 6, not too bad. Engage warp.
Warp drive online. Completing system scan for cartography.
Yeah, once I'm done with this community goal, which will be ending pretty quickly, so I'm just really going to do a bit of bounty hunting to get in on the bottom tier. I'll be probably heading over towards a system on the Imperial end of the bubble called Bresla, and helping out a player group called the Sovereignty. Help them regain control of the system down there. For those who've not encountered the Sovereignty, it's a lot of Twitch streamers, including Q-Man, DJ Truthsayer, and Commander Malik. All three of those are big Twitch streamers. If you don't follow them, you really should. Engage warp.
Warp drive online. Completing system scan.
Oh, that's a lovely star. We'll just stop here and scan that for a moment.
Scan of DC class star complete. This is a white dwarf of nearly 7 billion years.
Engage warp.
Warp drive engaging. Mission
fuel.
cartography updated.
Almost there. Engage warp.
Warp drive initiated. Stand by. Scanning now. Collating. Compiling data. Cartography update complete.
Thank you. A little bit toasty there. I'd love to fit low emission drives, but I need the power a little bit too much for everything else I'm running. Engage warp.
Warp drive online.
Adorned eyes to beautiful glowing eyes.
And the grade 5 dirty drives really are quite addictive.
It's time now for your Galnet News update.
This is a Galnet freelance report from the 3rd of June 3303. Mercury 7 expedition returns. After 96 days
Music louder.
in space, the Mercury 7 expedition will soon return home to the Colonia system. Over the course of the expedition, participating commanders made many new discoveries in the
Stand by.
Oro-Persine
Scanning now.
conflux, Riders
Collating.
Reach, and
Compiling
Ishtar.
data.
The
Cartography
explorers
update
involved
complete.
banded together to pay tribute to the Mercury 7, a group of astronauts from an early space flight program. At the end of their journey, they will present their findings to the Colonia Citizens Network and the wider exploration community. The expedition is expected to reach its final destination, Colonia Dream in the EOL LW-LC 8-76 system,
Warp
on
drive
Sunday the 11th of
initiated.
June 3303 at 1800 hours. This has been Android Alex bringing you a report from Admiral Trajan. Many of Colonia's founding citizens are dedicated galactic explorers, and the region is happy to welcome many more. If you are a newcomer to exploration and want to get a gentle start, follow the Colonia Connection Highway of ground bases out to Jack's Station and experience the view for yourself. Radio Sidewinder Galactic will broadcast the signal to keep you going, all the way from Angus to Beagle Point.
Galnet News transmissions are sponsored in part by the Bank of Zales.
Gathering
Trust the
information.
Bank of Zales
Cartography
with hard-earned
updated.
credits.
Sometimes you gotta go back to actually move forward.
Right, we're just going to pop into the station here, see if there's any missions for actually killing pirates or anything like it,
Back and see where you came from, where you've
and then
been,
we'll hop
how
into
you got here.
a
See
resource
where
site
you
nearby
I know there are those that say you can't go back.
and start
Yes,
killing
you
things.
You just have to target the right system. The Lake Con Explorer. Live in the moment.
Approach speed.
Thrusters 75%.
Oh, right on the rings. Perfect. At least we won't have far to travel. Beautiful looking Earth-like. Disengage.
Disengaging supercruise.
Request docking.
Seeking permissions.
Department, please comply with established docking procedures, Commander. 2,000 meters from touchdown. Access granted. Set down on landing pad 02.
Access Starlink
let's see what they've
Terminals
got.
network.
Landing successful. Commence system shutdown. Report to station services for more information, Commander.
Connection authorized.
Let's just check who we're doing this goal for. The Knights of Karma. Okay. Okay, so there's no additional kill missions. So let's just get out there and start dealing with them.
Full control re-established.
Music quieter.
You are clear to leave.
Retract landing gear.
Retracting docking modules.
Engage warp.
Warp drive engaging.
Approach speed.
75%.
Disengage.
Drive deactivated.
Hold tight, Commander. Fighter is going online.
Deploy hardpoints.
Hard points.
All clear, Commander. Put me in the thick of it.
Defense protocol.
Configuring for defense.
Scan detected.
Next ship.
Cycling next
Well,
target.
you were a complete waste of my time and effort.
Next ship.
Next target.
What are you holding? There's nothing what will is it here? How do you fools make a living? Kann ich ihn kennen?
This is a highly ranked target, Commander. We need to fight smart here.
I can see when I'm outmatched.
Two band
Strike
to
one
batches
bad
received.
guy. Next time you should
Value
kill
of
it yours with a
32
gun.
and a half thousand credits.
Chase protocol.
Diverting power to engines.
Next ship.
Next target.
You fight a good fight.
Next ship.
Cycling next target.
Next ship.
Cycling next target.
Defense protocol.
Configuring for defense.
This is a highly ranked target, Commander. We need to fight smart here. to bounty vouchers
gotta
sold
hurt.
for a
Target
total of
down.
over 91,000 credits.
Next target.
Do you know who I am?
This is a highly ranked target,
Bounty
Commander. We need
voucher
to fight
well
smart
over
here.
13,000
That's gotta
credits
hurt.
received
Target
from
down.
Knights of Commerce.
A crime has been reported here. All ships will be scanned.
Very quiet at the moment, apart from all the system authority stuff. Bet this one's going to be system authority as well. I should have brought some cargo with me to entice them along. This is going to be another system operative.
Impossible.
Or Yuri Grom's crowd.
A crime has been reported here. All ships will be scanned.
That's probably a miner.
Thank you for your cooperation, Commander.
Chase protocol.
Diverting power to engines.
A crime has been reported here. All ships will be scanned.
Another miner. Oh, there's something going on over there.
The scan will soon be over.
Defense protocol.
No cargo.
Configuring for defense.
Wasted time. What are you doing? Bah, no secret.
This is a highly ranked target, Commander. We need to fight smart here. We've got ourselves an experienced enemy, Commander. Be careful. This is a highly ranked target, Commander. We need to fight
Warning.
smart here.
Attack by pirate detected. Bounty voucher of over 16,000
Ah ouais, c'était fort.
received
Merde,
from
nos
Knights
cargos
of
hier.
Commerce.
I'm hit. I'm hit.
Let's see what you are recording. And now you have captured what to do.
56,000 credits received from Knights
No more
of
hostiles
Commerce.
detected.
Investigation is complete. You may be on your way. Target, Commander. We need to fight smart here.
You've attacked to one hit.
Bounty voucher.
Strike
Well
one
over
bad guy.
16,000 credits received from Knights of Karma.
It's all the little stuff, none of the big stuff. We might have to hop out and reset the instance, see if we can get some bigger things. Chase protocol.
Diverting power to engines.
Chase protocol.
Diverting power to
Defense
engines.
protocol.
I see y'all. Nothing from me here. This is a highly ranked target, Commander. We need to fight smart here.
Ah oui, c'est sympathique.
Bounty voucher.
Well, good.
Credits received from Knights of Karma.
Chase protocol.
Your scan is clear. Carry on with your journey, Commander.
Defense protocol.
Configuring for defense.
Warning.
Deploy chaff.
Chaffing his face.
We've got ourselves an experienced enemy, Commander. Be careful. This is a highly ranked target, Commander. We need to fight smart here.
I know you're not my engine. Well, you're dead.
Deploy chaff.
Deploying chaff. Don't let them kill us.
Make a mark bounty voucher. Doesn't have a chance. 5,000 credits received from Knights of Karma.
Der ist notdringbar wieder Herne.
I'm taking damage, Commander. Performing evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, poor little Cobra. I feel very sad for him. Good evening, Mako. I was hoping to try out the newly modified pulse or plasma, but
Under fire. Hull at
everything's
50%.
being a little bit too small tonight.
Bounty voucher
Enemy
of
destroyed,
just over
Commander.
47,500 credits received from
We've
Knights
got
of
ourselves an
Karma.
experienced enemy, Commander. Be careful.
Make a mark at K-Bert.
Any more of this and I've had it, Commander. Hull is critical.
Bounty voucher of
Strike
over
one bad guy.
36,000 credits received
Stop
from Knights of Karma.
moaning, Kaylee. You're fine.
shield's gone, Commander. I need help immediately.
Make a market. What is the text-to-speech mod you're using?
There's two of them. One is the one that's actually playing back all the NPC voices. That's the one I'm playing at the that's the one I'm trying out at the moment. The one that's
Make a market. And is that your fighter chatting away?
yes, that's the fighter chatting away. And as you can also hear, because I'm completely inept at spotting chat half of the time, I've also got my dear AI Witchspace telling me everything that anyone says as well. So yeah, all the different voices you're hearing, that's a relatively new thing called I think it's called TTS4ED.
I hope you left something good in your hole.
Such as that one there. And that uses a cloud
Another dream of riches dashed.
a cloud speech synthesis program, which is why it can do so many different voices. I'm just trying that one out. I don't know whether I'll stick with it long term. It's cool, but it's one of these weird things that because it's using the cloud, it costs a certain amount of money. But I'm trying to work out exactly how that plays out at the moment. You get so many characters for free.
Looks like I'm done here. This cluster's a bust.
So we'll have to see. I'm going to use up the free characters and then see how it goes from there.
Make a market. The in-game
I'm gonna boil you
all
up.
the messages is brilliant.
Yeah, it's really good. It's just I don't know how quickly it'll go through those 10,000 free characters. Yeah, the one that's reading all the Twitch chat is free, easy to download, and yeah, it works really well, especially for people like me.
Make a market. Great for immersion.
Yep.
I can see one. I'm outmatched.
Make a market.
Fire it down,
It works that way.
Well, see, because they give you like 10,000 free credits, and it apparently only costs the credits if it actually has to generate new speech.
I've taken too many hits.
It caches everything that it generates locally, so I'm going to have to see how quickly it goes through the credits. Because it could be that it generates 90% of the stuff I need,
Bounty voucher of well over
and then I can just use the cash
10.5
version.
credits received from Knights of Karma.
We'll see. I was put onto it by another guy who uses lots of these toys all the time, a guy called Malik. He streams in VR, Elite, and for the stuff he does, because he's permanently in VR pretty much, he needs all these little tricks.
Make a market. Yeah, I watch Malik.
Right. Yeah, I just signed up with the sovereignty.
Make a
of,
market. Dude can fly a career.
Your scan is clear.
Oh, sure,
Carry on
sure
with your
can,
journey,
yeah.
Commander.
Yeah, it was funny today, actually. I was watching him flying around in a Python, and I'm like, this just doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right when he's not flying his courier. Yeah, so I'm going to try. I've signed up with their sovereignty, the crowd that he's part of, and once this CG's over and done with, I'm going to try and help them out over in Bresla. Oh, this is one of these places that's beautiful with the light through the mist. Yeah, not enough places like this. Chase protocol.
Diverting power to engines.
Make a market so the program that reads the messages also reads the bounty reward notices.
Yes, that's a little tool called EDDI. That's another bit of freeware you can get, and it'll just use whatever voices you've got installed on your Windows machine. So the Welsh voice I'm using at the moment is a wonderful one that I found the other day, and it's just perfect. It's something a bit different, unusual. People don't always hear that voice. Defense protocol. Yeah, so EDDI monitors all the journal files that the game creates and can give you feedback on, when you mine stuff, pick stuff up, how much cargo you've got.
In its entirety, uninterrupted. Check out our podcast on iTunes.
It can also do cute things like calculate distances for me. So, which space? Distance from home?
Or continue listening throughout our
We are
broadcasting
currently
schedule.
67 light years from home.
Hello, Commander, and welcome
Which space?
to the
System
Radio
report?
Sidewinder Talk Show. I'm Commander Felix Jefferson, and as
Entry obtained
usual,
for the
I am joined
Qa'Wakana
by...
system.
I'm Commander
You
Stephen
are now an
Atronach, and
independent
today we have a
state.
special guest with us.
This is your first visit
Commander
to this
Arbitration.
system. This system
Welcome
is an
to the show.
independent feudal home to
Hey,
well
great to
over
be here,
3
guys.
billion people, controlled by a
So
reborn.
you have been
Of
with
Kama
Radio
is the immediate
Sidewinder
power.
for a long
There are
time,
5
like one of
orbital
the
stations
earliest
and
members out
13
there.
planetary
Can you
stations
tell
in
us
this
how you got
system.
involved with Radio
This system
Sidewinder?
is undergoing a boom.
Yeah,
There
it
might
was
be
back
good
in
trading profits to be made
Maybe
here.
January or February 33.
As you can see, it's got access to quite a lot
Make
of
a mark.
information.
Oh, okay. So it isn't the same
And
as the
I was
cloud
just getting on my
program.
feet, getting out of my side.
No, the cloud program is
And I
literally
saw an
just
ad
doing
by
the
one Mr. Blackbart, who's the
the
CEO
messages from
of
other
the station.
NPCs that appear in the comms window.
And he had just started up the station.
So
It
EDDI
was
is
him,
doing
and Maris was doing the news,
docking,
gallant
all
news
sorts of other feedback. But
they wanted
the
a roving reporter to go
messages
out
you
and
hear
talk
from
to
other
people
NPCs
and
that
go to
only come out in the
events,
chat window,
see what people were
those are the
saying.
ones that
Find
are
a
being
good
fed.
fight.
Kind of
Like that one
intrigued
there.
because
Those are
it
being
was a
fed from the
new
cloud
role,
program.
because there are there's so many.
Yeah, and EDDI
roles,
is free to download, and it'll either work standalone or it'll work with voice attack. So I can use the two
bounty
together.
hunter, any combination of those things, pirate, and those roles are kind of very traditional and kind of well defined. But being a reporter is something that's a little more unique, and so it kind of appealed to me. And I answered his ad. My first report was the big Lu War, if you remember back in 3301.
Oh, wow.
And it was really exciting. We got to get in the
Defense
middle of
protocol.
these battle zones in my Sidewinder, unarmed, talking to people. Sometimes that didn't end so well for the Sidewinder.
That's what insurance is for.
Yeah,
exactly.
Fortunately, Sidewind, our company cars are pretty cheap, so they're not they're not too expensive. But the first reports were pretty bad. We were still getting used
How is
to
this
it,
happening?
but Cold Glider came along really soon after that and helped us clean up our audio app.
I must say the cloud voices are really good.
Make a mark. I have voice attack from 2 years ago. Never set it up.
I started using it. Okay.
Skarsgård.
I don't know. Scores, all of those other ones, or was Radio Sidewinder kind of on their own back then?
No, I think Radio Sidewinder is kind of the pirate signal. We started off actually, Blackbart started off as a member of the Code, and Radio Sidewinder started as their slave radio had already been well established. They've been around for a long long time. Well before Pilots Federation licenses
answer
were
nothing
being
was moved. Is it
generally
here?
issued, is only for kind of very select group of commanders. So they've been around for a long time. Yeah, but there weren't so many other stations. Now there's a lot of different media outlets that are going on. But we've been around.
Deploy chat.
Deploying chat.
It's pretty awesome. And I think it's important, to have many different ones. It's hard to just choose one. I've listened to radio play before, and while I appreciate the work they do, it's not quite, what I'm always down to listen to. But I usually find what I'm looking for on radio side.
Warning. Attack
Maybe I'm a
by
bit
escort
biased.
detected.
Weapons good. Sorry.
To 5,000 credits
So,
received from Knights of
aside
Palm.
from your role as a roving reporter,
I haven't expected this.
Bounty voucher of nearly 12,500 credits received from
How
Knights
much
of
more
Palm.
do you take care of on a day-to-day basis?
Well, yeah, my role is kind of expanded as
Very good, Bethany.
right now, I guess my official title is News Desk Lead. I'm in
Bounty
charge
vouchers are on the
of
way to
original reports
10,500
going
credits
out,
received from
talking to
Knights
people.
of Palm.
There's a couple other people that also do reports from time to
Make a
time.
mark
Right now
it.
we've got
So yeah,
Commander
I
Reisick,
picked up 2
Commander
years
Maris,
ago.
that are
Norman
doing
Levitt is
reports,
the
and
voice
so
I
they'll send the
purchased.
reports in to me.
I mean,
Thank you for
how
your
could I
cooperation,
refuse
Commander.
I also kind of manage the Galnet desk.
Yeah, I've heard that one. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. They've really swept up what you can do with the default profiles now. And yeah, the Kate one that I picked up is really good. I've got Eden floating around somewhere as well, but I prefer Kate. She's a little bit crazy. I haven't customized it too much. I've been messing around trying to get her and the Welsh one to argue.
I hadn't expected this.
Bounty voucher of just over 16,000 credits received from Knights of Karma.
I think the main reason I picked mine up was I did a run out to Colonia, and oh god, that run was turning me insane, and it was almost just company for the trip.
Make a market. I love Dread Wolf. I likely would not have got it if not for him.
Yeah, it was a good show. Aren't many shows like that.
Bounty voucher of well over 41,500 credits received from Knights of Karma. Bounty
Yeah, I used to
voucher
love
of well
the,
over 12,500 credits
Oh
received
god,
from
now I
Knights
can't
of
remember his
Karma.
name. I want to say Carlton, but I know it's not Carlton. God, that's awful. I can't remember his name. But the robot in it, he did another show which I used to watch called, oh god, what was it? Scrap Heap Challenge. Yeah, good guy. And then Craig Charles went off and did, oh god, Robot Wars. But yeah, it was a great series. That and Blake 7. Oh, good old stuff. They don't make shows like that anymore.
Make a market. Even fewer campy shows like that in the US.
Yeah. Yeah, it just, you can imagine the TV execs in the US going, no, we're not giving you money to do that. We'll be laughed at. Oh, come on, spawn some big ships for me, please.
Carrying anything nice.
Make a market. We only get it on PBS. Public
Use that
Broadcasting.
then. Very well.
Yeah, I have to admit, PBS isn't bad. I either get copies of a lot of shows. Well, I grew up in the UK, so yeah, I used to watch a lot of them as I grew up. But these days, I've still got friends in the UK who send me every now and again new series of stuff that are particularly good. They just redid Robot Wars.
There's nothing of value for me here.
The guy they had hosting it, he wasn't Craig Charles, but he was pretty good. Yeah.
Make a market, you.
That's fine by me, don't worry. I completely agree. The TV over here in general is complete trash.
Bounty voucher with well over 31,000 credits received from Knights of Karma.
Well, I don't even have cable TV.
Another empty cargo hold. My children will go hungry tonight.
Warning. Make a market, nor do I.
Now you die, victim.
Smart move. The only thing I feel like I'm missing at the moment is, where's the show everyone's raving about? The Expanse? I need to get a look at that somewhere.
Bounty voucher of nearly 13,000 credits received from Knights of Karma.
Although if it is any good, it wouldn't surprise me whether they'll cancel it.
Make a mark.
Just like Firefly and the rest.
In Paradise.
Yes, Death in Paradise is... I have a love-hate relationship with that show. I wish they wouldn't keep changing the actors. The guy who was doing it was absolutely perfect.
Has the cat in it.
It does? Oh yes, it does. You're right. I hadn't even thought of that. Oh my god. Yes, he's one of the... Oh wow. See, I'm not very observant.
They leave. Make a market, Dwayne.
That's right. Yep. Yeah. I hadn't even... Wow. Yeah, it's a slight change for him. Boy. It's good though. The latest season of that, I don't know whether you've seen the latest season of that, they've shuffled it again. The
I hope you have
one of the guys, one of the Irish priests is now the new detective in charge.
Carrying anything nice.
He's not bad. He's also the guy. He played a superhero in some other British sitcom, but he's not the same as that previous guy, who is rumoured to be the next Doctor Who. I can't see it myself, but maybe.
Make a market could cheer you over the program.
It's okay. Yes, the guy that's in it now is... I need to wire up voice attack so I can turn it off easily.
Bounty
at the moment.
Voucher of around 14,500 credits received from Knights of Karma.
Do you have anything of value?
My goodness. I have a sneaking suspicion I'll be using up my credits incredibly quickly at this rate.
A wasted effort. There's no cargo here.
Warning. Attacked by escort detected.
Enemy spotted. Moving to attack.
Don't let them kill us.
Yes, anyway, the new detective, if you haven't seen it, is one of the guys from Father Ted. And the guy that was playing it has left and is purported to be the next Doctor Who. Chris something or other.
Impossible.
Attacked by pirate detected.
Deploy Chef.
Chatting his face.
Make a mark.
Oh, these
Target
scouts
dead
do
is
not want
Ron
to die.
Weasley's dad.
Yes, he is. I hadn't even thought of that one either. See, all they need is a little bit of makeup and I can't spot them.
Bounty voucher.
I will end you.
25,500 credits received from Knights of Time.
Deploy Chaff.
Deploying Chaff.
It now follows a public announcement. With pilots, please ensure that you keep flights clear and interference with completing transactions. Thank you. This announcement was brought to you by Quality OP Consultants, bringing efficiency to your output.
This is a Radio Sidewinder Galactic Service announcement. Hello, Commanders. Your friends here at Radio Sidewinder are here to keep you company in your long journeys among the stars. But we don't just want to see you happy and entertained.
Bounty
We
voucher
also
of
want to
well
see you
over
safe and
17,500
wealthy. As you
credits
undoubtedly
received
know,
from
one of the
Make
most
a mark.
dangerous and
So are they
annoying
on a
things that
second
could
or
happen when
third
you're super cruising
inspector?
your way to that
I've
final
only
destination.
seen the first couple scenes.
I think it's the third one now.
Scumbag of a pirate in his flying bucket of bolts. We just wanted to do our duty to all our faithful listeners and be sure to remind you that it is dangerous out there.
Bounty voucher
Yeah, I
around
popped over there not long ago and
32,500 credits
saw it.
received from Knights of Time.
And forcing you to drop out of Super Cruise in order to leave you vulnerable. Whenever you find yourself in your
Still no
cockpit
big
with your
ships.
alarms blaring and your ship sliding on control.
These little ships are no good for testing
Your
this
lead.
plasma accelerator.
Proceed, pilot.
I know
It will
Camille
always
left.
keep you and your cargo
Yeah, she's gone.
safe and alive. This has been Radio Sidewinder with a Galactic Service announcement. Travel safe, Commanders.
What are you hauling? Carrying anything nice?
Attacked by Make a mark. She is gorgeous.
No idea.
Next time you should fill your hold with gold.
Not sure how much longer the PV interference will last, but
Ah ouais, c'était fort. Vers nos gargouilles.
Oh, enough with these Diamondback scouts. Deploy Chaff.
Deploying Chaff. Don't let them kill us.
Bounty voucher of well over 35,000
You're in that well, like
received
that.
from Knights of Time.
No.
So many System Authority ships.
Let me see what you have.
Warning. Attacked by
I'll pick your bones clean, greenhorn.
Warning. Attacked by pirates detected. Bounty voucher are on the way. 13,500 credits received from Knights of Time.
Too much damage. I've taken too
You have indeed taken too many hits
Bounty
and you
voucher
are
of
dead.
well over 22,000 credits received from Knights of Karma.
Come on, let's have at least one big ship, or am I going to need to pop out? How are we doing for time? Oh. No, it's not going to be worth me heading out. I'm going to be ending the stream midnight-ish. Chase protocol.
Diverting power to engines.
Crazy busy week at work, which is why I haven't been on streaming much other than the brief attempt at Dirt 4, which was bad. Not the game, my ability to play it. Defense protocol.
Configuring for defense.
No, Dirt 4 taught me that my reaction times are nothing like what they used to be. I used to be very good with those driving games. These days, it's a battle.
Make a market, LOL.
Oh, come on, something other than System Authority vessels, please.
Make a market. I haven't played a driving game since PS2.
I unfortunately get forced to. My son loves them. He's only 10, but he's mad for anything, so I'm normally there as a proxy opponent against him in things like Forza and other stuff. But the Dirt series, boy, because it's a full simulation thing, and a rallying simulation
Make a
thing,
market. Nice.
it's tricky. It looks gorgeous, it plays beautifully, but I just spend my time going off all the time. Chase protocol.
Diverting power to engines.
Make a market. My daughter is 2. Hasn't picked up the sticks with D-rolled dead yet.
She will. Then you'll have the opposite problem trying to get her off it so you can actually play.
Do you have anything of value?
The thing I've been stunned at is no matter how good you think you are tactically or anything else,
Make a market. I am
pure
sure
reaction
it will have
times.
bounty
Do you have anything of value?
Yes, unfortunately.
From Knights of Karma.
But kids' reaction times are just make such a difference. My son was just playing around in Overwatch, and he has no idea what's going
Wasted
on.
effort. There's no cargo here.
But he does incredibly well just because he can react so quickly. Oh, Zaphod Dent. That's an interesting mix. Chase protocol.
Diverting power to engines.
Make a market. I am awful at Overwatch.
You're not alone. I used to play with a team from my work, and
Make a market. It is friendly.
yeah, I was a pretty good Lucio until people started to realise what a good
Bounty
Lucio was
voucher
like.
of around 53,500
And
credits
then it was
received
bad.
From Knights of Karma.
Defense protocol.
Configuring for defense.
Bounty voucher of just over
How is this happening?
7,500 credits received from Knights of Karma.
What are you doing, Karen?
Warning. Attack by enemy.
I'm gonna boil you up.
I don't think so, my friend.
Bounty voucher are on the way to 5,500 credits received from Knights of Karma.
No, nothing but system ships again. How much money have I made? Over $1 million. I don't think it'll make much of a dent.
Everything looks fine, Commander. Have a good day.
Yeah, 72 million. Okay, I'll get the entrance criteria, but nothing more.
Stand by for
couple
deployment.
more.
Fighter is going live.
And there'll be time to turn them in.
Fighter is clear of the mothership.
Chase protocol.
Diverting power to engines.
Another system authority, maybe. Defense protocol.
Configuring for defense.
Warning. Attack by escort detected.
Don't shift.
Deploying chaff.
We've got ourselves an experienced enemy commander. Be careful.
Bounty voucher of around 14,500 credits
Oh,
received
so you
from
think
Knights
you
of
can take
Karma.
me? I know there's a damage all.
Bounty voucher of just over 4,500 credits received from Knights of Karma. Bounty
I'm
voucher
taking
of
damage,
around
Commander. Performing evasive
4,500
maneuvers.
credits received
Right,
from
with that
Knights of
batch, I
Karma.
think I'm going to bring the fighter back aboard and then turn it in. Thankfully, the station is right next door.
Automated docking ready to commence.
Right, let's see what dent I don't make in the CG.
Fighter now aboard the ship.
Docking completed.
Engage warp.
Hangar is secure, Commander.
Warp drive initiated.
Make a market. So can you fly the fighter and an NPC fly your ship?
Yes, you can do either which way. And you can also decide to, if you're running multi-crew, someone else can fly the fighter, and you can have an NPC fighter out in the case of this ship, because I've got 2 fighter bays. So yeah, you can. It's just, again, I'm far better with the big ship than the little ship. The only bad thing with the NPCs is if your ship gets killed, you lose the NPC as well, so you have to start training a new one up from scratch. Which can be a bit of a pain, especially as this one now I've got as elite rated.
Next on Radio Sidewinder, it's Galnet News.
This
Disengage.
Is news report from
Disengage
the 1st
on
of June
cruise.
3303. The battle for Jotunheim.
And it's amazing the differences that the fighters have as well.
Indicate that the autocracy of Jotunheim, an imperial-aligned organization, has entered the
Make a
system
market.
with a
Oh wow,
yet under
you train the
imperial
NPC as well.
Regional authorities have
Yeah, when we dock, I'll show you how you pick them up and how you switch them around, because you can either buy one that's got a lot of combat skills, or you can train it up yourself. And depending on how you do that, depends on how much of the cut of the profits they get.
for support, promising to reward those who lend their aid. The autocracy of Jotunheim has issued a similar plea. Meanwhile, peace activist Jasmine Halsey has surprised commentators by placing an open order for performance enhancers, armor and military-grade fabrics, which she has pledged to donate to the revolutionary Jotunheim resistance in support of its operation. The Umkamkabi Purple Life Industry is coordinating Halsey's appeal. Anticipating the furore her decision would cause, Halsey released the following statement. I know I will be criticized for intervening in this conflict, but if those who oppose this war believe it can be stopped through peaceful protest alone, they are mistaken. If we do not help the people of Jotunheim, they will lose their homeland. We cannot stand idly by. All 3
Make a market.
campaigns
I
begin on the
can't
1st of
imagine
June
trying to park
2303
that monster.
and will run for 1 week.
It's not too bad, but I have to admit I'm lazy, and both with this and the cutter I tend to put the auto dock on. I normally try and bring it in at least part of the way.
Establishing
and I'm
a
feeling much
local
better now.
network.
Thank you all for asking.
Landing successful. Docking restraints engaged.
Galnet
Report to
News
station
transmissions
services
are
for more
sponsored in
information,
part by the
Commander.
Bank of Zale. Trust the Bank of Zale with your hard-earned
Access
credit.
obtained. The local market is selling tobacco at a good price as well as natural fabrics and leather.
Alright, let's see if I made any dent whatsoever in the grand total. Yes, I'm in the bottom rung. Okay. Doesn't shock me. I didn't even realise this one was going on till it was too late. Right, yeah, and the trick with the crew, when you first get a fighter, you have to buy crew members. And you can see down the bottom here, they come in at different prices. So, you know, cheapest one, 15,000 credits to hire, going right the way up to 150,000. You'll see they also, that one, 12% profit share.
Make a market.
9% profit share.
700k for minimal work isn't bad.
Right, that's what I mean. Yeah, I always try and at least take part in some part of the CG, purely because otherwise you're just leaving money behind. So yeah, the different ones you can pick up ready trained cost different amounts of money and different profit share. So that top one there as an expert will take 12% of the share. Whereas you can see my one, the lady who was flying the fighter then, is elite. But she only takes 10% because I trained her up from scratch. There you go. She hasn't done badly. She's earned 31 million from me so far. So, yeah, because she came in, I bought her at maybe harmless. Maybe harmless, maybe mostly harmless, can't remember. But, yeah, she's done pretty well. Oh, and since the last time I was flying, the ship has changed a little bit. It's now... Let's have a look.
Make a mark as they level up. Do they increase in the gut?
No, that's the cute thing. Whatever level you start them off at, they retain that same cut, I think. So if you take one from very much the bottom all the way up, although that takes a while, then they're not costing you really anything. Anyway, enough shit porn. Time for me to get to bed. Nice. And yeah, I will catch you again. Hopefully I'll be streaming again more now that I'm back from journeys afar. So have a very good evening. Fly safe. And if you haven't seen it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end with the announcement about 2.4 and the return of the Thargoids. So have a very good evening. And I'll leave you with David Braben.
Make a market. All right, bud. Thanks for the show.